Welcome back to the Nullius rebuilding project. So one idea was to build a circular bus, which I will still follow at some point. I thought about whether it should be the first step, but I guess the better first step would be to move all the factories up so they would not be interfering with more stuff coming through. Basically, if I look at this green cable, so the green cable arrives there, and anything else, no factories should be on this level. They should all be at least a few more blocks above. And you can see there that some factories even just end at that point. They start much lower. And I guess the same is true for the lower side of the bus. There should also be a limit to where the factories start. And then there should also be additional products that are not even factored in yet that I have on a separate bus. This is some kind of fluid bus I tried, and there are some things like epoxy or solvent. And somehow I need to factor those in when I create a huge bus with all of the ingredients. So right now I will try to go through here and move everything up by a bit. Possibly also those random trash chests. I might just move some random trash into this chest now. Not sure what I picked up, but surely there are a few things that I don't really need to take with me all the time. So I guess I will start with this thing. And maybe one good option would be to just Control X and Control V everything. Then I just need to reconnect this and this. I'm not sure when this will happen. I might accelerate this a bit, because the bots seem to be quite busy with building some of the belts or wind turbines that I encouraged them to do. But this seems to take quite a long time to actually pull off. Not sure what they are busy with most of the time. Maybe I should help them. I guess this is another side project of mine, to now go and see where I could help them. I guess in order to help them I actually need the things with me. And one issue here might be that the robots can't really fly over this area very well because they run out of energy and then they all need to wait there and charge. So I will try to build some of these things myself. I need pylons, I need chargers, I need relays, I need wind turbines and these power poles. So 3 of these things I don't have at all. This is what I will try to get now. Again, you see me getting distracted every time I try something. Now I just need to find the correct items. I guess there are pylons. They are even the right ones. And I guess this is waiting, or the robots are waiting for things to arrive there. I don't know why this robot is now waiting there. Also, I think some of those hangars are lacking. That might be a reason why some robots are just hanging around mid-air. And now they are trying to go and claim this as a home for themselves, so I will just place a few of these. Possibly that helps some robots to find a new home. The housing crisis has reached Factorio. But in real life it's probably mostly because houses are overpriced and not only because there are not enough houses. Maybe there are not enough houses in certain areas, but a few too many in areas where people don't really want to live. And probably the quality of housing is also not the best. I guess this was a little distraction again from the actual game. And I got distracted and I need to get relays and chargers, which I can get there. Don't even have to go there. May just pick up some of these power poles, but I still have enough of them. So apparently these are not produced fast enough. They are lacking capacitors and logic circuits. So I guess I will go on another quest to find these things with the car to be a bit faster and to collide with things a bit more. Like this power pole, which is grey on grey, which is great. So, where do I find these? I think this is the wrong kind of circuit. I need this logic circuit. Should be there, and this needs plastic. And I think plastic still has the issue of not enough chlorine. I wonder whether I really should do something about that just now before I do the huge rebuild. It would be a shame if I built something to fix that and then I would have to rebuild that again because it didn't fit into my system, the new system that I'm trying to develop. I guess there's just not enough chlorine coming through. So right here I still have too much of the hydrogen chloride. One solution would just be to build a huge storage facility for that. I have a bunch of large chests. And I don't really care anymore about where I store all of that. I have the whole map to myself, so I could just try to find where hydrogen chloride is going. I don't know is it called something else? Chloride? No? Have I forgotten the correct name for this? So, chlorine. I wonder if this process could help me. Do I get salt somehow? I wanted to look at this. Sodium hydroxide. Did I look for something else? I think I looked for hydrogen chloride. Yeah, I guess it's a different thing. But I still wanted to know if it's used anywhere and whether I might make more use of that. But I guess in the meantime I was looking for ways to store all of that. Maybe I could store more sodium. So there's a place where I produce sodium right there. And there are only 3 or 5 little chests for now. And I could do a bunch more of this process. So I will just try to drive there without destroying everything. And then I will try to add all of my chests. Those are large chests, so they should be good enough for a while. Ouch, what did I kill? The pipe. And I didn't kill it, I just hurt it. It might also be good that the pipe stopped me from going that way. I don't know when I would have reached the train. And this is really not good. Having 2 chargers directly in the way there. And also it's difficult to turn the car on the turn of a belt. I might just build those here. I should never try to drive there, I guess. Anyway, I have reached my destination. And I guess I could just take sodium away there. And then I will build a little backup system. And with little I mean big. Maybe I need to do it like this, because otherwise I might get problems with the power reach. This could be good. Almost. Okay, and this will need to be introduced somewhere. I guess it will be introduced right here. And now I might even be able to do more of this. Not sure if I could upgrade them. Apparently I don't have. Can I de-upgrade them? Apparently yes, with shift. So, electrolyzers. I have electrolyzer 2. So what's the problem with those? This is Surge Electrolyzer 1. And I want to do the sodium hydroxide electrolysis. But also I'm wondering how to make salt. I guess I just looked at that, but I didn't really quite figure it out. From brine or brine boiling. Also these machines are quite loud. Salination. Because if I had salt, I could directly make chlorine from that. So how do I get brine? Would be nice if I could get brine by somehow removing sodium hydroxide from the process. But anyway, I need to do this. And I want to figure out how to turn this into a... Okay, I need to press the numpad plus button. And then I will just move things around. Still need to do that again. Okay. Now I will just use pipes. Obviously. This is sort of in the way. I don't like it. But I will just move this anyway. I think all of this will have to be moved at some point again. But right now, I think the lack of chlorine is more of a problem for actually building the whole new system, because I can't make enough of these relays and chargers without enough plastic. Might also try to stop researching for a while, because that also takes a bunch of plastic. These are not enough inserters yet. And the output might also need more inserters. And maybe I need to do something like this to have both sides sort of balanced. And now I hope that the other side of the belt is okay to be occupied with sodium. At least I don't see any other place where anything else gets onto that belt. So I can use both sides of the belt. That also allows more stuff to be stored temporarily. And I might even build a little balancer here. And I'm still thinking of replacing these machines Now I just need to change the priority so they only work when there's surplus power. And these chests should take a while to fill up. If all of these chests fill up, then I will just reroute this a little bit and have more chests to the right of this. Maybe I also need to find another use case for sodium. I can use sodium in batteries. I don't know if I'm doing that already. Titanium ingot. There another? Guess not. There's no other recipe for that. Not sure what the lamp 2 does. Maybe it's just a bit brighter. And yes, I wanted to look at this battery production again. There are still enough batteries, apparently. I think they still need to first be made into grid batteries. They take 3 batteries, but also 3 capacitors. I guess those are different things. So if I were to make grid batteries, I could use up those batteries, also using up more sodium. Did I find out if there's anything else interesting? Yes, I checked that. I guess this is just an emergency solution for my too much sodium hydroxide problem. Also, I would need to upgrade all of these belts in order to make this happen a bit faster. Not sure if I really want to do that now. But I might just try. It might come from very far away. Okay, just these chests. So maybe I could do that. And then I will just walk up again. I don't want to take the car down here. That might just lead to problems. And I'm already there. And I could use a few more inserters. More better inserters, I mean. Not sure if there might now be a bottleneck. I guess now they are working a bit better. Let's look at the plastic production. Still 0 in that pipe. But there seems to be more plastic than I had before. So possibly the little plastic that's there is still used up properly. Or more of it is there, but all of it gets eaten very quickly. Not sure if I ever come past my labs at some point, where I might get rid of some of the purple science. I might come past these purple science production facilities, and then I could get rid of some of my purple science packs. I will just go through here and collide with that. I think the robots might actually repair that at some point. And I will flee from this one robot, but maybe wait for some of those. Guess that's enough. can't be too nice all the time. Also, this charger is certainly in the way. Sadly, I don't have any chargers in my hotbar to use. And also not in the inventory even. So the place where iron ingots come in is basically the start of the bus. This is where everything started. All of this mess. And that's the purple science. Just throw that in. And then I will drive back to the end of the bus. In the meantime, I will destroy a few power poles. Need to go where the green wire or cable is produced. And I need to not crash into everything on the way. Problem is that I can't really see much of them, so now we have two machines already brought up a bit more. That will be the next machine. I guess along the way I might also upgrade a few belts and inserters. I guess I turned off my personal roboport. And they would repair things. So I have a lot of grid batteries, that's quite nice. I guess I will move all of this up to here. Then I will just do that and that. Rotate this, of course. And move these grid batteries here. I guess they want to have more grid batteries eventually. And now I will basically only try to remove everything here. And try to make these transformers arrive where they should. Okay, and I will use better inserters everywhere. Upgrade the underground belts. I guess this is kind of a good upgrading project as well. Not just moving the machines, but also making sure that they are in best shape. Apparently I might also need more power switches. Power switches get used for the grid batteries, which sort of makes sense technically, I guess. So I will copy all of this and move everything up to there. Now it seems like I'm moving everything up even more, but I think this steel, or this probably the large chest one, is a good measurement for where to put these things. I finished Demolitions 1 research, which is good. We'll need to make sure the outputs go where they need to, which is sort of there. I guess only on the right side. I'm not sure if that matters. Okay. And I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.